Hello and welcome to This Week at West. I am Greg Johnson. I'm your athletic director. I have a very special guest with us today, your 2019 homecoming queen, Miss Dashanti Price. Dashanti, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
I know that we've tried to do this like 7 or 8 days in a row.
Right.
Crazy schedule, so I'm glad we finally linked up. So we want to get to know you, and we're going to hit you at first with the hardest hitting question. What do you think about the new lunches at West Florence High School?
Well, I don't have a lunch. I leave after 11:45.
We are off to an awesome start here. I'll say it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of free Mondays and Fridays. I'm a fan of the pizza's delicious. I think they're going through a lot of pizza, but all the food's good. Shout out to Miss Wanda in the cafeteria.
But like I said, even though I don't have lunch, it seems like everyone is enjoying it.
It seems like people
Pretty
are
good.
eating lunch, right? I mean,
Yes,
the crowds are good. All right, so you know a question we're going to ask you. We talked about it in our pre-interview. If you could be any animal in the world, what would it be?
I guess I would have to say a lion.
A lion. You'd be a lioness, I guess.
Lioness.
All right, so tell us 3 reasons why you would be a lioness.
I'm a leader, and
Okay.
people see me as a leader.
Okay.
I'm very strong-willed.
Okay.
I guess it goes back to being a leader. I guess I just like to run stuff. And the lioness,
Queen of
like
the jungle.
Queen of the jungle.
So we ask this question every time, and somebody pointed out to me last week, they were like, you never tell us why you do that. So the reason we ask teenagers to do that, I used to do this in my health class when I first met kids, because the 3 ways that you would describe a lion is the ways that you would describe yourself. So you obviously fit those traits. You're obviously a leader, you're Dashanti, and literally everybody knows you.
Yes.
They kind of know that you're running the show, for lack of a better term, right? So if no one asked me, but I'd be a lion too. Thanks. Anyway, let's jump back into it. What does it mean to be the homecoming queen of West Florence High School?
What it means to me, I guess I'm just blessed for one thing that people think of me in that way.
Sure.
And to me, it's just an honor to represent West Florence.
Well, and let the record show you're an outstanding representative of us between your GPA and everything you do for cheerleading. What else do you do at the school? Tell us what are you part of? What groups?
Okay, so I'm the senior president.
Okay.
I'm part of Pearls.
Pearls.
I was a part of Biomedical Club, but it's now changed into HOSA.
Wait a second. We have a biomedical club here?
We have a Biomedical Club.
What do you guys talk about?
Basically, we did a lot of fundraising, just basically people who are interested in the medical field after.
I guess that's why I
high
didn't know
school.
anything about it.
Yes.
Not nearly smart enough. What else?
Oh,
You were in Club
girls,
Night Nation.
oh,
You helped with Special Olympics last year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Beta Club and NHS.
You got any hobbies? You have any free time?
I do have free time. I like to eat.
Sheesh. Same.
I like to dance.
Okay.
I like to sleep. I like to cheer. And I like to model.
Okay. Very good. All good
And
stuff. I
hang
don't
out with
know
friends.
how you have any time to hang out with your friends.
I guess I just try to
All your friends in the
plan
biomedical
ahead.
club?
No, they're not.
Hey guys, let's get together and study tonight. Just kidding. That's not a joke. When you look back at your experience at West Florence High School, what are your memories going to be? What's your fondest memory of this place? What's it going to be?
Of all of my experiences here, I would have to say cheerleading and the football games. Well,
Okay.
just games, period, basketball and football. And I guess because not only do like the cheer, dance, and everything, but I love school spirit. I'm
Sure.
really into
Sure.
sports. I'm really into football, basketball, and just to be able to do all that in one place
cool.
at a time.
And you've been fortunate to have a coach like Coach Prosser, who's so like. I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
that's the
y'all's
best
styles
coach.
are the same. You know what I mean? Y'all are.
Yes, I'm blessed to have her. I wouldn't want any other coach.
Coach Prosser's the goat.
Yes.
So let's talk. We talked about you enough here. Can we talk about West Florence, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Let's talk about sports in the last few weeks. Why don't you tell us a little bit about volleyball?
Okay, so they've had 2 tough losses.
Yep. Back to back.
Back to back.
Yep.
But they're trying to get back on track tonight against South Florence here at home.
Today's Thursday the 10th, is that right?
Yes,
Today's
sir.
Thursday the 10th. They're playing South Florence here tonight at 5:30. They're going to play the varsity and the JV game at the same time. So tennis is on the opposite end of the spectrum right now. They've won 2 in a row. They beat St. James 6-1 and Carolina Forest 5-2. They also beat Wilson last night 6-1 right here at West Florence, and they will take on South Florence tonight also at 5 o'clock. So we have a super busy night.
We do.
Dashanti, tell us about that girls' golf team.
So they won 4 out of the last 5 matches.
Yep.
And give a shout out to Coach Wegman because they've had 5 different medalists out of each match.
It's pretty cool. That's an interesting stat that there's been someone have the lowest score every time. Also, I'm not sure if you heard this or not. Coach Wegman was selected to be an assistant coach on the North-South All-Star team. So really,
That's
really
really
big honor.
good.
And kudos to him. He works his rear end off to have a great girls golf program, and we do. And so we're very excited for him. West Florence will go to Darlington tonight to play a match there at the Country Club in Darlington. So very excited about that. Can I talk about cross country for a second?
You can.
Cross country is running so fast. Last weekend at the PD Classic, they had like a gajillion kids running. I think they had more than 600 kids running. Our girls, 4 out of 7 PR'd, so that means their personal record. Best time of the year last weekend at this big event. The boys side, we had 2 kids in the top 10. Connor Bailey, shout out Connor, I think he finished 8th overall, and Pearson Nixon won with a time of like 16:38.
And that's awesome.
You know how fast that is? 3.1 miles. That's like running from here to like All Saints. 16 minutes, really fast, except that light would stop you at 5 points. Next Thursday, what's the date of next Thursday? That's the 17th. They are running the city championship out of Freedom, Florence, so something to look forward to. All right, I want to talk about swimming for a second too. So I got the microphone, it's my show. Swim last week competed in the region championship and did very, very well. We have 5 swimmers that are going to the state championship. So Jordan Berry, he's going to compete in the boys side in the state championship on Monday. As far as the girls side, Sarah Howard, Emily Howard, Mariah Doherty, and Isabella Guerrero, all region champions, Region 6 5A champions, and all going to represent us in the state championship on Monday night. So if you see them, wish them luck. We got to talk about football too. Hurts to talk about. So this is a feeling we hadn't had in a long time. We've lost 3 in a row. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe the chemistry just isn't.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're getting
Not
there.
yet.
We are working our rear ends off to get it right. We've lost 3 in a row. We lost to Camden, who's undefeated. We lost to Wilson, who's undefeated. Both really tight games. We lost to Conway last week in a bit of an upset. Shout out to the Conway guys. Coach Andrews had a great game playing CT, and Coach Parson, all those guys there did a super job. So tip your hat to them. They outplayed us and all that stuff. But tonight, 7:30, we're playing
St. James.
Oh, tell us the theme again.
And the theme is random.
Could you describe that to the freshmen that don't know what we're talking about?
So I basically think of it as like a wacky Wednesday or tacky Tuesday. Just basically anything that you want to wear.
Something funky.
Hat, something funky.
Okay, little Thursday night
Anything.
lights here tonight, so we're excited. So just to recap the night, golf travels to Darlington, tennis here, volleyball here, football here. So you could have like foreseeably entertainment from like 5 p.m. till 10. This is a big West Florence night. If you guys want to come out in your wacky tacky stuff, you can come to tennis too. You can't cheer too loud. We got something else to talk about. Next Friday night, we're doing something here we've never done before. Tell us about it.
It's gonna be our first ever home game. So
Home game. I like that.
Yeah, home game.
Okay.
So it's not gonna be at Memorial. It's gonna
Nope.
be here right at West Florence, and we're gonna be playing against Sockesty.
That's right.
Kickoff is still gonna be 7:30.
Yep.
Tailgate's gonna be 6:30.
Yep.
The theme's gonna be gold out.
And if you're a student, you get a free T-shirt.
Oh, I didn't know
the
that.
first 400 get a free T-shirt. I'll
Okay.
say that. So we got a gold T-shirt for you for the theme. We are super excited about this home game. This is something we started planning back in March. And the biggest question that we keep getting is, why are you playing a home game? What do you think? Well,
I don't know.
why not? What other school that you know plays at a shared stadium?
Not me. I don't know
Exactly,
any.
right? So why wouldn't we want to play here at our home at 221 North Beltline Drive? They said, well, you don't have the room to do it. We do. You don't have the seats to do it. Guess what? We moved a lot of bleachers. Shout out to Harry Cook this week who helped us move all those bleachers. So we are super excited. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You only get one try to do it the first time. So we've been playing football here for 49 years. And this is our first home game, as you put it, which I'm going to steal for the rest of the week on social media.
You're welcome.
People keep asking like logistics questions. We're working on that. We'll release a whole bunch of stuff next week about parking and getting tickets and getting in and all that kind of stuff. The biggest thing we want you to do, show up, show out. Right. This is kind of like
Everyone come out.
This is a very special night. Alumni need to come out and support the movement. Also, tailgate spots still available for purchase. You can, if your dad wanted to, you can buy a tailgate spot and back his truck right up to the end zone out there.
That's good.
Let our Booster Club know, see Miss Lacey Hannah or myself for more details on that. Dashanti, do you have anything you want to add since you're the homecoming queen? You're kind of in charge here.
Go Knives.
I like it. We always end with a thumbs up. See you next week.